Hello, Internet. How's it going? I need my controller. This happens every time I stream. I forget that I need my controller. Hello. Why does YouTube make it so hard to pull up my stream? Bang. My lighting is such a pain today. The last couple of days, it's been awful. Let's darken this a little bit. I am way too bright. Do. A little bit better. That's fine. Do. Fear can't kill you, but right. I'm gonna go stick these in the door. Always something bothering me. is you. A little bit brighter. Yeah, there we go. Now my right side's not just disappearing into the gloom. All right. So I have the two metals. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going, but I'm going to try going this way. Oh, actually, I do know. Well, I might know. I think the elevator's powered now, right? But this is something I wanted to try at the end of stream yesterday. Right. Doors. Trainer, skip doors on. Alright. Shouldn't have to worry about them anymore. Alright. Use. It's not necessary to use right now. Use. So why does the other one not go in? So rude. Should I swap back to the shotgun as well? No, we're still getting pistol ammo because we found some in the sewer. They're still giving it to us. We should keep using it. I was gonna say once we hit late game, they'll stop giving us pistol ammo, but that's 2. I don't know if they still do that in 1. I forget. Let me see. So we'll drop off the save ribbons. I don't need these yet. I will. Yeah, wherever I need them, it's probably going to be somewhere close to a box. And then I'll go back and drop this at the entrance to the garden. I didn't need to drop this. Or I didn't need to pull this. But I suppose it's good to be sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? Oh. Oh, I was right. Also, hang on. Okay, it's not. It's a depiction of eagle. I was right. So now we need to find the other half of this thing. I'm gonna dump this in here. Now we go all the way across the mansion. I still think the peak of the shotgun, because it is a recurring theme that the shotgun gets put on a switch that blocks you in, so you have to replace it with something else. If I'm remembering correctly, in 7, you have to swap the shotgun with a broken shotgun, but then later you get pieces to fix that first shotgun, and you go back and it's a better shotgun than the one you pulled from there initially. I think that's the best way to do that puzzle. Me likey. Best way to get back there. I think this way. Yeah. So can't get to that, can't use that from this floor. So we go down. Now, was this powered? Yes, okay. Hello, Sam, how's it going? Hello? Oh my, why? I didn't even bring my knife. Why didn't I bring my knife? There's another one. Nope. Whatever, give me that too. The knob is broken. They came out of nowhere? Yeah, that was great. This is a remake of the original. This is a remake of the original that came out in 2002, and then it got an HD remaster in 2015. So we'll combine those. I'm gonna go back to the box and get my knife. How are you liking it compared to the original? Honestly speaking, I think I would like it more if I hadn't just played the original. I think this game is better as a nostalgia treat than it is as a follow-up. Because basically, the way a lot of this... So this game is longer than the original. It's a remake that added more content. And the way they added more content is that basically every puzzle now has an extra step. And so if I'd played the original game, like, 15 years prior... For heck, so when did this... 96 to 2002, 7 years prior? Or 6 years prior? I think I'd like the additional content more. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I don't think it's bad. I feel like I'm not liking it as much as I should. I'm liking it less than it deserves. All right, give me my knife. There are also some questionable decisions that got made in the making of this. So like one of the things that because you've already kind of gone through all the puzzles. Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't say I've memorized all of the puzzles, but I've like literally in the last 3 weeks I've beat the first game. I beat both Chris and Jill's playthroughs of this game. So I know I'm familiar with all of the puzzles. And almost all of the puzzles just have an extra step. And they expanded the mansion to cover those extra steps. They added Crimson Heads. I hate them less than I thought I would. One of the things that I actually dislike, and I wish they hadn't done, is in the original, hunters, like the lizard guys, had a one-shot attack. They removed that and gave it to the dogs instead. The dogs, which are faster and attack you in larger numbers, and you can't stun them with the pistol anymore. So dogs are just... Here's a Crimson Head. I thought I'd hate Crimson Heads more, but they tend to be pretty fragile to bullets. Catch? Off with me. Oh, wait. This is why I brought my knife. I also can't stun them with the... Oh my goodness. I just said he was fragile to bullets. And then he wouldn't die. Alright, maybe that one's an exception. The controls and stuff better? What? Another weird thing about this game is you cannot use the control scheme from the original. It has like controller schemes A through E, and the original controls aren't in that list. Which is fine, I'm used to it now, but it feels weird. That's just weird. Yeah, in the original, the X button on a controller on a Xbox layout, the X button was menu. There is no controller layout where X is menu. All right, so if I put this back in here, I'm gonna stick this. This is gonna go back down here. I will grab my survival knife. And this is gonna go back to the garden. Add more for sure, but not having the original setup is strange. Exactly. I wanted run to be on B because that's just what's comfortable for me for running. That's what I'm used to. But there was no control scheme where that was possible that didn't butcher a bunch of other controls. And I mean, this HD remaster happened in 2015, which would have been way too early to expect controller button remapping. Like manual remapping. Alright, I have my knife. I know where I'm going. Hopefully I find more pistol ammo. If not, we'll probably die again, and then I'll come with the shotgun. Sounds like the remake would be great to someone who didn't play for someone that didn't play the original, I would strongly recommend playing this version instead. And I'm sure it's great for someone that did play the original, just not the week before. But I think on the whole, this is a much better game. It dodges a lot of the pitfalls. Oh my god. Eat that. Leave me alone. Oh, I thought there were two over there, but it's just his shadow. Oh my god, go down already! Sheesh! Clear out some space. I got 5 rounds left. If there isn't some ammo in one of these rooms, I'm gonna have to go back and grab the... I'm going back and grabbing the shotgun. And we got magnum rounds in here too. And the battery, all right. All right, backtracking adventure time. I want to move to the moon. Maybe it'll be cooler up there. Yeah, maybe. You wish. Wish I could put all of Europe's getting roasted. Yeah. I feel like that's gonna start being a yearly thing, though. Do you guys have AC there? Because, like, the UK, half the houses just don't have AC. We don't? Yeah. Literally no one has the AC in the UK, yep. Yeah, let's go! I don't know what we did, but let's go! What's up, Mad? We didn't die this time when we went in there. State of Decay 2? Where's State of Decay 3? That's what I want. Give me State of Decay 3. I signed up for the beta and I've heard nothing. I need the crank. And in theory, this is the last time we're gonna need the crank. I signed up for the closed beta like 2 months ago now. Not a peep. Oh yeah, I forgot that was there. I'll grab it on the way back. All right, I gotta go this way. Oh, curse you. Now I'm probably poisoned. Yeah, I'm poisoned. God, the last time I had to deal with any of these snakes, and they poisoned me. I'll be taking that. Thank you. And we're in caution again. Let go of me! please. Please. Don't do it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you would be here. Goodbye. All right. Grab the first aid spray. There doesn't seem to be anything of use except the first aid spray at your feet, Chris. Gimme. I can't tell you how badly I want State of Decay 3 right now. I would love another base / community builder. Because I think the thing is, I really like that style of, like, I like community management, I like the base management, but I don't like the style of gameplay that usually goes along with that kind of stuff. Like, it's usually like a city builder or a population manager or a something isometric and like construction and like real-time strategy. No, I don't like that. I like my third-person shooter, my arcadey, run around, do things. And that, as far as I know, that's the only game that actually combines both with any skill or any gives me any desire to play it. And the closest I've come to a game like an actual like city builder style that I really enjoyed was Frostpunk 1. The original Frostpunk. Oh, what a game. Frostpunk 2 is okay, but it didn't scratch the same itch. This is done. I shouldn't need that again. I don't know about the second one. Yeah, that was my thought too. Like, I kind of enjoyed it. It wasn't bad, but like, it didn't scratch that itch. Do I bring my knife? Sure, I'll bring it. And I'll save too. I did one playthrough of Frostpunk 2. And I don't even know, like... I don't know if it tried to do too much. Maybe it was the deaths being inevitable and, like, having to manage that many people. Because, like, I actually really liked in the original Frostpunk that, like, you never went above 1,000 people, and all of them were actually people going about their lives. If someone was sick, they would have to walk from their house to the hospital, and you could watch them do it. I think half the problem was that the first game was already so good and difficult to beat. Yeah, they changed a few things and didn't stick too well. I never felt the same intensity in 2, I think is what that boiled down to. Like, even when the Civil War happened, it wasn't too hard to manage. I made it through the Civil War without any casualties. But I feel like, I don't know, the inevitability of people dying to other things. I liked that in 1, if you objectively play it perfectly, you could make it through without anyone dying to the elements. I mean, technically no one dies, but like, someone's gonna die from natural causes. You could pretend that that happens, but like... Crimson Head? You gonna wake up this time? He sure is. And down he goes. All right. We got an ad that's gonna run. So we're gonna let that ad run and we can chat about Frostpunk, I guess. So I wound up, I liked that game so much that I did, particularly the original A New Home scenario, I wound up doing Golden Path on the hardest difficulty because it was a challenge that was worth doing. And like, normally I would never play a resource management game on higher difficulties. But like, that was such a perfect resource management game. That was another thing that I feel like it might just be a me thing, but for Frostpunk 2, they streamlined a lot of things. They like, for the original Frostpunk was like somewhat just a little bit clunky and rough around the edges in a really endearing way, and I feel like they sanded those edges down in 2, and it lost a lot of its charm from that. Like, the UI was really modern, and everything had tooltips in 1, but I don't know, it just didn't have that same rough around the edges charm. Like, I played it, even in the beta, when I played it, I never, like, fell in love with it. Run the second ad now. I mean, I still bought it, and I may buy the DLC to give it a shot there, but I also really just want to support the team that made Frostpunk. And, I mean, I'm sure they've heard all of the feedback. I'm not, like... I don't know, I'd love it if they'd try again. Or even just go back and add DLC scenarios. More scenarios in 1, because 1 was fine. It wasn't super well optimized, I think, is one of the other problems. You know what I think a big part of it is? I think the lawmaking lost a lot of its impact in 2. Partially because you couldn't pass your own laws. Like, you could only propose legislation and then try and swing people to vote for it. But also, you didn't see the direct impact of a lot of your lawmaking. Like, in the original Frostpunk, a lot of the lawmaking you did... Hey, B-Man, what's up? Favorite Resident Evil? 8. Village. Village nailed it. 10 out of 10, no notes. But the original Frostpunk had the, like, a lot of the laws that you passed were because you hit gates and you had to pass a law to enable you to continue to develop the way you wanted to. And you felt that impact in the structures that you built and the society that was built around it. And then when you started to go off the rails, things really started to go off the rails. And that, it didn't really feel like that was a thing in Frostpunk 2. But yeah, no, Resident Evil 8, but like, Resident Evil 8 is almost a better Metroidvania game than it is a Resident Evil game, but it's also a really good Resident Evil game. If you're asking about OG, so far too, like the original, like pre-Remake Mania, I think 2. I would love to say 4, but I only played the first so many hours of it. I could never get used to the aiming system. There aren't many bad choices. Oh yeah. 3-make. 3-make is an objectively bad choice. I'm actually super looking forward to playing the original 3. 6, I haven't played it. I can't talk shit about it. I don't know if I'm going to, though. Wait, this came out... This came out here. That door's... What was the point of that, then? Oh, the whole point of that was to get the battery. Okay. And that door is locked for no reason whatsoever. So, wait, are we done in the mansion? So we still have to do the basement, and we still have to find whatever the heck is in that hallway. Oh, and then there's that thing. Hang on, let's see if I can grab it this time. What's the best way down there? This way, and we'll take the... I can. It's tiring. I played the first, like, hour of it at PAX ages and ages and ages ago, and it was, like, kind of okay, the gameplay of it. But the only other thing I know about it is that it has 4 campaigns. Hi. Combat is solid, but it's long and repetitive. Ugh. I don't know if I'll play it, because I've heard on the internet that there are some parts of it that are just straight up broken, like you can't play the game. There we go. All right, for some reason when I was over here earlier, I couldn't find anywhere I could stand to interact where it wouldn't just say that. Combat is solid, but it's long and repetitive. I've never had issues completing it. Oh, okay, so maybe I will play it then. I mean, I already have it. At this point, the only ones I haven't played to completion are, that I know of, are the Revelations series, which I have. I'll probably play through them. Code Veronica, which I don't have. I will have to wait for the remake because it's not on PC. 3, which I'm playing after this. 4, I played the remake and the first like 10 hours of the original. 5 and 6. The revs are both decent. I mean, they look more like my speed of game. I've never because I do like FPS or over the shoulders. So we're going down. Big fan of 5. 5 I've heard everyone loves for the multiplayer. I've seen some of the multiplayer. None of it looked particularly memorable, but that's not really the point when you're playing multiplayer. I haven't seen any of the single player though. One thing I do know about 5 that I'm not looking forward to is it does the thing in 4 where, like, you'll kill an enemy and then it goes, haha, surprise! It has tentacles in him, kill him again. which always just annoyed me. Y'all got any more of them bullets? I feel like I should bring these. I mean, I still... I'm actually wondering where I still haven't quite decided. It's not like the Crimson Head. Yeah, Crimson Heads I actually kind of like, though. Crimson Heads I like because you're coming back through an area later, you'll get jumped by something that's really fast, but dies pretty quickly. Like one shotgun shot kills it. One shotgun shot, like 6 pistol rounds. They go down easy. I didn't like in 4 and yeah. I'm trying to think if there were any other games that did it where it just comes back even spongier. So instead of it'll take a normal amount of bullets to kill a standard zombie, and then it'll take like twice as much to kill them when they come back. They're just a bullet sink. You never return really anywhere in 4 or 5. There are a couple of places your paths intersect in 4. That's definitely something that makes me sad, though. Yeah. Pretty linear. Well, I mean, you could say 8's linear, too. Like, you keep going through the same hub area, but it's never the same twice. Can they not attack me when I'm in the elevator? They're just running around getting their energy out. Eat this and shut up. Like, 8 feels like a Metroidvania, and it kind of is, but, like, every time you return to the hub from a different location, it's different. But no, 8, I think 8 is peak Resident Evil. I don't know where I'm gonna put 9, though. You can at least return to old locations and find stuff. Yeah, that is true. Pistol ammo. Curses. Stop giving me pistol ammo. I want to shotgun it.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico!
Umbrella, huh?
Double crosser.
Hello, Enrico. There's the crank. That it? Enrico's dead. What could he have known? 9 felt like a Michael Bay movie, like Resident Evil as written by Michael Bay. It just felt big and over the top in all the wrong places. Which sucks, because... Oh, hi. Grace Half was the best part. Yeah, I really like Leon, but his part... Like, there was a reason you only played as Chris for, like, 5 minutes in Resident Evil 8. Yeah, Grace Half was the better part, but and it had the best villain of the entire series. Can you? Yeah, nice. Victor was so good. Nearest item box is on the other side of a bunch of snakes. But you know what? That's fine. Wait. Are the snakes gone? Let's freaking go! But like 9 is honestly like since the remake, since they started doing remakes, I think the only game I'd put below 9 is Remake. Which sucks. Because I wanted to like 9. But it just... Yeah, I hadn't put it into words, but it really did feel like a Michael Bay directed game. 1 and 2 Remake are some of the best games ever made. I was talking with Chad about this earlier. I feel like I would like the original... I would like 1's remake better if I hadn't just played the original. 2 Remake is amazing, though. I think 2 Remake I put just below Village. I love slow fixed angle games. Wait, but 2 Remake wasn't fixed angle. I don't need to save just yet. No, but 2 is still great. Yeah, 2 is still great. Having now played, because I'm going through all of the old Resident Evils now, and I didn't know this was a remake, so I wasn't gonna play it. So I played 1, and then I played 2, and now I'm playing this. 1 Remake just hits the highs of the style. That's fair. If 2 Remake hadn't made Leon and Claire have that weird puppy love thing going on... Oh, there is a box here. Oh, excellent. How nice of them. For this in the box. Wait, I'm gonna drop this, and then I'll finish up on the other side. But yeah, I was saying earlier that having literally just played through the original version of 1, this just feels like 1 with extra steps. Which 7 or 8 years, like 6 years after the original came out, that would be great. I don't think anyone would object to that. Having just played 1, it feels like 1 with extra steps. Every puzzle's just like 1 or 2 steps longer. They shuffled a few items around. The voice acting is way better. Huge gaping hole. Wonder why it's there. Who knows? Not me. And I went in here that... Hang on. I'll grab this, and then is that everything here? Nope, there's something else still here. Honestly... Let's see. Elevator's power source, there's a round lid. Oh. Okay, alright. Alright, that's everything. Bye. What I think this game is great for... I don't know if they're ever gonna remake 1 again. I kind of hope they don't. I hope this is just... no, they probably are. But what I'm thinking, rumors say yes to remaking it. I kind of hope it's still a fixed angle, because like if you're gonna play a fixed angle one, play this one. Well, and probably 3 though. Well, I can't say that because I haven't played 3 yet. But boy howdy, is 3 make terrible, so... Alright, I need the hexagon crank. I don't think we'll ever come back to fixed angle in Resident Evil outside of maybe a smaller spin-off thing. That's why I kind of like that this is the... There we go. That's why I kind of like that this is the one that we have right now. Because this is a good homage to the old style. It plays well enough. It dodges a lot of the pitfalls that a lot of old games fall into. Like it doesn't have the like 90s and early 2000s game clunkiness. Boulder. A huge boulder blocks the way. Just punch it. Like, it's clunky in the way that all tank control games are, but it dodges a lot of the pitfalls of tank control games where it's like outcropping, like map geometry that you get stuck on, stuff like that. Spider fight. And I think I have to leave the flamethrower behind, so... Where am I? Oh, hi. down at 6%. All right, great. So that's the door out of here. Is there anything else kicking around? Am I poisoned? No. Survival knife. Oh, for... Hello, come on down. Coming down? Die. Map of the courtyard B1. All right, where's the other locked door? I think it's down here. Yes, there we go. I tried to use it. Are these multicolored? Is this a rainbow? It is not a rainbow. All right. I'll grab the green herb. I can come back to the blues. Actually, I'll combine it with a blue. I have a surplus. Combine. All right. There's a gaping hole in the ground. Not for long. All right. Do I have to go left for the side passage? I think I do. We do it again. Can I run across this? I can. All right, one more. Are you kidding me? So this is the hexagonal hole here. Can this get spat out, please? All right. So this goes... Wait. So this is meant to turn the statue. So where does this kick out? That kicks out. Okay, there it is. All right, good. So this gets pushed this way. Speaking of puzzles with one extra step, we gotta spin it. No. There you go, Chris. One more. Oh, thank you. And now we do it again. A push. A push. A push. Gotta love the crazy Resident Evil architects who fill mansions and police stations with puzzles. The interesting part is the puzzles weren't even... Like, the puzzles, playing the older Resident Evils, the puzzles kind of take a backseat. The puzzles aren't nearly as insane in the originals as they are in the remakes. Well, actually, in some ways, they're more insane, but they're less like, haha, I put a lock behind a puzzle. In the originals, it was like, here's a locked room with a number pad, and the time is the time of the meeting is the passcode, stuff like that. Or like, I hid a gem, like I hid one of our MOs behind a statue, and a gem that I've been keeping safe is the opening thing. Meanwhile, Resident Evil 2 Remake is a whole freaking police station that you can't navigate half the time without messing with statues and, you know. Like, the puzzles in the original Resident Evils feel like paranoid freaks that are way too smart for their own good, setting up things to protect their IP or what have you. Wait. This store's locked, though, isn't it? No, okay, all right, good. Resident Evil, like, the remakes just feel like diabolical jerks with nothing but time on their hands. All right, I can put this away. Such a backlog of healing items. I'm so happy about it. Is this also the survival knife? Survival knife, yeah. Just throw that up there, why not? All right, and then I need the shaft. Examine. Symbols are carved in its side. Will you turn it? Yes. 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 Keep going. Nope. 4, 2, 3, 1, huh? Lucas. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, in the originals, they're not so much puzzle, like, they're puzzles to the player. There we go. A series of flashing buttons. 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 2, 3, 1. I was gonna say something. Gone from my head. I should save. Been long enough. I feel like I think the best example of that is in Resident Evil 2. In the remake, there's a block, like, there's a puzzle to open a jail cell. Like, you have to You have to retrieve fuses from 2 different locations that are unique fuses. They're little cubes that you would never see used as a fuse, but you get those and you plug them in, and then you reroute power manually, and it unlocks a cell. And like, what? That's not even like oh, this was a museum before. That's just asinine. I need this. You have no better option than to use impounded C4. Oh yeah, that too. That was great. I mean, to be fair, that happened in the original too. Actually, in the original, it was impounded C4. In the remake, some guy had set up C4 in the police station. It wasn't even impounded. It was set and ready to be detonated. Let me go finish up this way. I will say, if I could have Resident Evil 2, like the area progression of the remake with the character, not necessarily the voice acting, but like the actual character actions. I don't know. Some characters were better, some characters were worse in the original. Most of the characters were better, but like, God, Leon and Claire are just insufferable in the remake. I miss Leon's old backstory leading into 2. What changed? In both of them, he was, it was his first day on the job. Are you talking about just like the opening cutscene? Like where he and Claire meet? Please, this is a door. Is it not? No, there's the door. Or are you talking about the fact that it was actually his first day on the job in the original versus he was late to show up because he'd been drunk after breaking up? It makes him more human. When is that stated? I never found that info. Leon never said anything. The manual? Ah. Whereas in the remake, he was just told to show up a week late. By who? No idea. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm going to need those medals shortly. I don't know how shortly is the problem. So I'd rather just come back when it turns out they're needed. Which is gonna be in about like 20 seconds, I would guess. Nope, we're going deeper and deeper down. But yeah, I do like that. Oh, hi. Hello. Can I just leave and come back and she's gone? Nope, she's still here. There you are. Huh? Nope, she just doesn't care. All right. Oh, come on. Was there a flamethrower here somewhere? I miss game manuals. How do you feel about the remakes leaning into the cheesy one-liners? I don't know. Fine, I guess. So, the thing is, that's just always been what Resident Evil is to me, because I never played the originals. So I'm playing them now. They were always there, but the OGs had a different tone. Yeah, the OGs actually have serious moments sometimes. Like Leon in... I can't speak to the remake because I haven't played it in a while. But... Oh, this is dead end. Well, this is a problem. Pardon me. So wait, how do I get... How do I get the flamethrower out here? Why is this buzzing? It's broken. Oh, even better. Okay, all right. Well, I'm here. Oh, wait, hang on. What this? Where am I? I'm right here. I can't go around the back this way. Can I go around this way? Yes. Item box, and I can go down. Okay, all right, there we go. Did you say you've played Zero? I have played Zero. I was not a fan. I like Billy. Billy was great. It's a shame because it's a pretty game. Oh yeah, it's a pretty game. I will say that. An item box would have helped it immensely. The amount of pointless backtracking was insane. What'd that do? Oh, another flamethrower that magically survived getting crushed. All right. Chris, I just want you to know you have just created a problem with OSHA. I hope you're understanding of that and acknowledge your role in that violation that just occurred. Oh, it's a broken flamethrower, I see. But yeah, it is a very pretty game. I wish more had happened with Billy. The hook is stuck inside the hole? Huh? What? What am do then? Pro tag of 10 with Carlos. Who was Carlos? Oh, pro tag of 10. Yeah, oh, yeah. 3 guy? You don't need to dink around with this anymore. Oh, do I not? Okay, I can apparently climb up on this and climb up on this. And there's a bunch of stuff up here? And there's pistol rounds that I can't take. I liked Barry being a protag for Revelations 2. I'm looking forward to that. Barry was awesome. I loved Barry. Barry... Ugh. Ow! Oh my god, she hits like a truck! So I'm missing something. Something about this. Barry made the original 1 not suck. Everything about Chris's playthrough in Resident Evil 1 sucked. Actually awful. He's cheesy, and the stuff with him and his daughter is fun since she groans at it. Oh, it's good to know that his family's not dead. Don't spoil too much, though. I am gonna play it. Oh, you're still there. Whoopsies. Wait. Should not him back here. Barry was also, like... Barry was the only character in the original 1 with good voice acting. The only one. She's on the box, so it's not a spoiler. I'm not saying that was a spoiler. I'm just giving you a heads up. I am planning on playing it, so don't spoil too much. No worries, I won't. Good. Alright, what else am I missing in this room? Is there something else under the compactor? No. Let me actually check. OSHA violation number 2. Nope. Am I gonna have to give up? I might have to give up on this. Now, what the heck am I gonna... Oh. No, because I can't go back. I was gonna say, I can go back and grab the other flamethrower. I think the zombies might be the biggest OSHA concern. Probably. But I don't know that OSHA concerns itself with with environmental hazards like that. I was just about the stuff you can control. Some kind of mechanical hook. The hook is stuck inside the hole. There's nothing to use a crank for. HR, it's a hiring issue. HR will take care of it. Yeah, exactly. I am afraid. I'm afraid this might be one of those other cases where I'm just dumb. Oh no. All right, give me this. Is this room clear? Hunk is on the HR team. I am so sad about Hunk in 9. Why? Why did you make us do that? No. People think he might be alive. That's so against Hunk's creed, though. Hunk don't just give up. Alright, what'd this do? Can I pull this again? What'd do? Oh, there we go. Okay. I never pulled it in the first place. Do. I was, in fact, being dumb. Fires died out. Oh. This is new. This was not a thing. Give item? Nope, this is where we came in. His body vanishes after you beat him? Ooh. Well, then in that case... Ah, snakes! Snake! It's a snake! Wait, what? Hang on. Yeah, I never found the item back there. That might wind up being the only item in the game I don't get. Shame. Hopefully there's no achievement for that. Not that it matters, I'm not 100%ing this game. Is there a blue here? There is a blue here. Throw it on the pile. Which herb would you eat? Green. If I had to pick one. Pick the one that makes me healthier. You got the stone ring. Gee, I wonder what that goes to. Family picture and notes. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered, of course. Jessica administered virus type A, plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation, virus fusion negative, action disposed. Lisa, type B, plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation, virus fusion positive, but delayed fusion. Body modification, observed, constant results. Status, continue protective observation. George, terminated. Journal left by somebody. I feel dizzy after they shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy, but she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away, because Mom's sad when I meet her without face. From inside box, scent of Mommy. Maybe true Mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see Mother because of stones. Oh. Yeah, because, yeah, Lisa. Poor Lisa. Green makes you healthy. Purple blue detoxifies, and red only works in conjunction with something else. Give me that. I'm not poisoned. Blue wouldn't do anything. Red wouldn't do anything by itself. That leaves green. Alright, green herb goes all the way to the bottom. So many herbs. We'll go back to... Whoop. Yes, I did that right. Where did I leave my ink ribbons? Actually, wait. I got enough backlog. Green... This is acceptable. But so that thing's conscious. I wouldn't say it's sentient, but it's conscious. She made a fire. She's been maintaining that fire. Oopsies. This way. I'm going the wrong way. Darn it. Oh, hi. Oh, man. Pardon me. Back to the manor. Did I grab the thing? I did grab the thing. Okay, good. I do need this. I take. All right. No more of that being a problem. I was ready to get jumped there for the third time. How about here? No, we're good. Favorite Resident Evil setting? Still 8. I mean, it's between 8 and 2. I do like Raccoon City. I just saved. I don't need to save again. Alright, so now we gotta go... We're gonna go to the basement gate. RC's been used a lot, so it doesn't hit for me as much. No, original RC. Alright, so ad's gonna run. We're gonna do 3 minutes of ads. That'll keep us for an hour. So I will pause once the ad starts. And then we can just gab about whatever. There we go. Ad started. So, I like Raccoon City. I like urban settings in a zombie apocalypse. And I like rural too. I don't know. Zombies can be good anywhere. I hate swamps in general, so I hate the setting of 7, not because it's a bad choice, but because, like, I hate swamps. I'm a bug magnet, so swamps are a nightmare for me. 7 has some strong atmosphere. 7 has some really good atmosphere. I like 8, though, because it seems like... I don't know. 7... I feel like SWAT would have been called on that family, realistically. And 8, like... 7 leans really hard into horror, which is fine, but it's like gross horror, not like holy shit, I'm terrified horror. Like, what is it? I've been playing Core Keeper lately, and it's a great game. Recommend. It's sort of like it's like Stardew Valley meets Terraria, basically. And one of the late game areas is it's called The Passage. I've played it, yeah. And that whole zone, like, I'm pretty high level at this point. I can survive reasonably well there. That whole place just gives me bad vibes and the heebie-jeebies. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. There's just so much tension when I'm there, and it's like, that's atmosphere done well. It's not, and like, I am more unsettled by that atmosphere than I was by Resident Evil 7's setting. Resident Evil 7's setting plays to my gross more than my fear. Like, the setting of 7 gave me the ick. More than it was just like, more than it being scary, it was gross. And I think that a lot of 7 leans into that, like, I don't want to touch that more than, like, get it away from me, it's gross, more than get it away from me, that's horrifying. Like, lot of insect motif, rot, mold, grossness, and body horror. It's more gross unsettling than scary unsettling in a lot of places. And 8 doesn't replace that with other horror. 8 more replaces that with combat, which I liked. And like, there were still places you really didn't want to be because they were scary in 8. Like, dealing with Lady Dimitrescu was terrifying. Not because she was gross, but because she's enormous and can kill you very quickly. Similar with, the factory, Heisenberg's factory. Heisenberg? Is it Heisenberg? I think it is. Isn't that Breaking Bad? That is the name. Okay. But yeah. His factory is really dark and claustrophobic and has big clanking enemies. Like, there's a lot of different ways it scares you without grossing you out. Whereas 7 just had, the whole of 7 just had this general vibe of like, I need to take a shower. In addition to just being scary. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't scary, but it was also deeply gross. I'm also unfairly biased against 7 in a way. Not because I think it's a bad game in any way, but because before I played it, 7 was my first real experience with Resident Evil, but it was through watching other people stream it. I watched like 4 people stream the entirety of the game before I ever played it. And so by the time I started to play it, I'm like, I know everything about this game. It wasn't that fun or scary or any of that. So I never got the full experience. So as far as personal experience goes, I tend to be harsh on 7.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
You're a bit of a mess up. Yo, Albert, you gonna shoot her? Pardon me. Oh, I can't get past this? Something I can play with here? Oh, there's stairs there. Can I push these? Oh, she can jump over. So there's a thing here. Stairs. No. Okay. Pardon me. The message has been carved into the sarcophagus. When the curse of the chains has been broken, the path to truth will appear. Curse of the chains, huh? Pardon me, excuse me, coming through. Whoosh. Whoosh. Really? Can I do that and save Wesker? I probably can. If I'd been faster, I'm sure I could have done that for Wesker. Whee! An end to a poor girl's misery. Defeat Lisa Trevor using Chris. Oh. Inside the coffin is a skeleton. Wait, there's something else. Family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa, day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they gave me the shots, Mommy can think straight. But Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid. Afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we both go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we are unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong. Rest in peace, Mommy. And here is where we need the medallions. Anything in here? Nope. In the original, there was a bunch of herbs here. And here is the helipad. Should we do that fight again and try and save Wesker? Probably not. Seems like too much of a waste of time. Is him getting knocked down scripted? Oh, whoops. I need ink ribbon. Oh, wait. No, actually, this is better. Because I have to drop the ink ribbons anyway. Alright, drop these. Give me that. And that. Down we go. I wonder how many Magnum rounds I'll have by the time the game ends, considering I haven't been using them at all. Wolf-shaped emblem, huh? Bonk. Bonk. Wait, it's on the far side? That's so rude. No, 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 blah, 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 blah. There we go. All right, down we go. Last section. I should save. Use highlight slot 2. Nope. That's gonna be annoying when I do a new save file. When I do Jill's playthrough. I do like the reflection. Yeah, let's go, Chris! Kill some time while he finishes wandering up the stairs, and then I can shoot him in the face. Whatever, eat one of those and leave me alone. What I thought. Alright, ammo disc. I can carry that around, I suppose. Alright. You in here, Jill? Oh, right. I need to do the ammo discs first. No, no, no. There we go. Double green. Might as well use that now, actually. That's his lung. Okay. That's his internal organs. Whoosh. Oh, this is a very different puzzle. Okay. Researcher's letter. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person who you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I expected, it came out positive. I feel I am teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I've set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded that password into an x-ray picture, a Rontgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. So in this version, Ada was here. Part of it's glowing red. Part of it's glowing red. Something's crawling on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. So wait, hang on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Place the initials in alphabetical order. Hello again. How goes the stream? What's up, Chrome? Going all right. Not sure what to do with this puzzle, though. Place the initials in alphabetical orders. Lungs, esophagus, liver, stomach, large intestine, small intestine. So, hang on. So we have... Is that small intestine? That's colon. So C... That's spine. That's CE. L. Probably L. Yeah, CELL. It's cell. It's the password. All right, good. How about you, Chrome? How you doing? I played World of Tanks again recently. Man, I'm bad again. Played a few matches over the last few days. I have not had any good games. Mainly because my positioning is crap! Did I bring my... No. Pardon me. You done? Nope. There we go. All right, I'll take that. I gotta head back to the box momentarily. V-Act. There's now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Huh. What is this font? Oh my god, this is terrible. John... Ada... P2F, the password is cell. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes. All right. Done here. Bye. Information management server appears to be broken. Cadavers are frozen, wrapped in body bags. Come on. I'll figure out where this is eventually. There we go. Gimme. There's something else in this room somewhere. There is something else in this room. It's not like right here, is it? No. There's something down the end on the side. Right here? No. 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 Is this item number 2 that I'm not going to find? I think this might be item number 2 that I won't find. Unfortunate. Oh well. He's still dead. Won't be for long. Let's go back up. Swap to the shotgun. We're running out of place. Wait, actually, hang on. I don't think there's any enemies in this room. Got that. The film has been set into place. Oh, the film's already here. Bioorganic weapon official report. Cerberus, Neptune, Hunter, Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group Development Staff. Hi, Wesker. 8341700623. Security protocol. Teleport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage to heliport or entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. Visual data room. For use by the Special Research Division only, all other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Prison Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. Triple lock door. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person. We already read that. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use and access is limited to authorized senior researchers. Regarding the progress of Tyrant after the administration of T-Virus, illegible hereafter. And that's the last of the proof we need that Wesker is involved. Not that Chris is going to say anything about that. Until later. Hello. Gib. Darn it! Just put the discs next to each other. Oh, hey, kerosene. That thing I haven't been using. All right, this can go in here. Disco Dare. I'm not going to bring this. There we go. I can save. You've been stocking up, huh? Yes. I am very prepared. Except for those Magnum rounds. Oh no, I've been stuck. Those are all the Magnum rounds we've been given. No, the Magnum slaps. The Magnum is like 3 shotgun shots per round. It's crazy. 'Cause, 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 'cause At most, I've missed like 6 rounds for the Magnum in this entire playthrough. As far as I'm aware, there's only one room in the entire game that I haven't picked up the items from. I am missing an item somewhere. All right, so something was opened down here. Is this unlocked? Yes. Right, we already did this. That gave us access to the visual data room upstairs. There's going to be something in here. Speaking of Magnum rounds, hello, beautiful. I need this. Oh, hello, sir. A fax to Sanitation Division. Attention, Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the name and addressee only. After reading the contents, must be destroyed. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-Virus's outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected and died. It has also been reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-Virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there's a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Security passcode transmission thing. MO use. Dink. Good thing Chris is immune. Yeah, for no good reason. Transmitting the passcode seems to have unlocked something. There it is. All right, and the slides go up here. Main character armor, yeah, exactly. Plot armor! That's the power of the protagonists. Is that a side door? Or is that where I came in from? Umbrella! $8462. Okay. Is this a door here? No. $8462. It was a door! I would take that, thank you. View the film.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
What was the point of that? Why have I been carrying that around all game? Was there ever a main character that did get infected by the T-Virus? In 9, Leon and, the girl that gets rescued from in Resident Evil 2. I can't remember her name. But yes, they both get infected, I believe. Sherry, yes, thank you. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know if it's technically the T-Virus though, but they are infected by something. They are infected by some umbrella something. I went too far. 9 rounds. I thought that was an early version of the C virus that changed her father. Well, Leon got hit with it too. And her father was the G virus. Which I think died with Raccoon City. I don't think the G virus ever comes back around. Who and or what is making that noise? And what am I supposed to be doing in here? Huh? Ah, here we go. Gee, thanks. All right, what's in here? Ah! I forgot about you. You're in 0, and I hate you. You're the worst. Oh, wait. Those are the guys in the power room. There's something in this room? No, this room is empty. I can lock. Nope, never mind. Wait, he came from behind me. All right, what about here? They did say Crimson Heads were here somewhere. Well, there's a Crimson Head frozen somewhere. But I'm not too worried about them, because, again, I can just one-shot them with a shotgun. There's still something in this room. Can I push this? No. All right, I have to come back in from a different angle. Oh, once again, this is the same room. Does that make sense? I came in from here. So we've been messing around across the way? Hang on. No, I don't buy this. Where am I now? Oh, okay, so these don't... All right, these aren't straight shots. All right, fine, whatever. No crawl space animation? Nah, that would have taken disk space. Do I have an ammo disc? I did bring one. Bink. Oh, okay, now I can just move the entire shelf. All right. All right, we're done in here. I still have the laboratory key. So I can go in here. Goodbye, key. G-Virus sounds like a 50 Cent album. It does. All right, there should be a box and save location here. And ink ribbon. Excellent. If I was at all running low on shotgun ammo, I would swap to the Magnum right now. I am so close to having more Magnum. Actually, I have more Magnum ammo than I do shotgun ammo. Let's freaking go. I think I'll save like this. Alright, down we go. It's these guys again. I didn't even fight these guys in the original. I never killed one of these when I played through the original in either playthrough. A refueling device for the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. There's an empty capsule. Okay, I take. So I gotta kill all of these guys then. There we go. Oh, you're not dead. You are now, though. Nasty things? That's my thought, too. Yeah, I hate these things. Oh, wait. Hang on. I need to bring my ammo disc. The last slot's in there. Glad I thought of that. Just like the bugs in Resident Evil 4 under the castle. Zero has some nasty cockroaches too. It's the hard knock life for you. There you are. Hi. I'm sorry? Lab self-destruct mechanism, it's huge. No power to the main elevator, start it up, the system won't initialize because there's no fuel. I need to go get the fuels from somewhere. Hi. Knew it wouldn't be that easy. What am I missing here? Is there a fuel location somewhere out here? Man, the crap Chris had to go through, and that's even before the modern games, yeah. Oh, hello. These guys just spawn endlessly, huh? So wait, if I go back this way, there's this. So I need fuel, but I can't get it from here. I'll have to come back. To be fair, Chris doesn't even appear in most of the modern games. The only time Chris is playable in any of the modern games is, actually depends on when you define modern, but there's a brief period in 8. That's it. He's in 5, 6, 7, and 8. He's in 8. Or he's in 7, but he's not playable in 7. He's playable in 7 DLC, okay. Is he? I 100%ed Resident Evil 7. I don't remember playing as him. I'll take your word for it, but I don't remember it. All right, he took 2 shots. And number 2. And number 3. In a mine. Oh, that's Chris? Okay. I'd love to see a Chris and Joe Baker punch off. Oh, hey, Jill.
Chris?
Jill.
Chris? Wesker's the...
I know. I can't open it. Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have some fuel on you, would you? All right, where am I gonna get fuel from? Also, apparently there's an item somewhere in that hallway. Jill goes through some crap of her own for sure. So supposedly I'm missing an item somewhere in this room. Can't push anything. What's this? Is this a thing I can... That's a mirror. And there's nothing on the back wall either. Hydrate. Anything left in this? There is. Thank you for the hydrate. If I get another hydrate, I'll have to go and get a glass of water. The reflections in this game are actually quite impressive. I agree. All right, there we go. Nope, there's still something else here. Something else in this hallway. Ah! There we go. Oh, wait, hang on. The game renders very few things, so they can get away with higher end effects. That is true. If I go up a floor, is that what's in the storage tank up here? Huge elevator shaft. There's also what appears to be some kind of water storage tank. But how get? Fixed camera angles make it easier too, yeah. You always know where the reflections are gonna be. I'm missing something. It's empty. You need fuel. Yeah, but it's not kerosene. Is the thing. Because this is a kerosene storage, I think. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure this is kerosene. Yeah, it's just kerosene. I can't put that in this. Is not used in lamps and such. The kerosene is used for setting zombies on fire, so they won't come back as Crimson Heads. I've done it exactly once, got an achievement for it, and I've never done it again. Because you can only there's a flask that lets you carry some around, but it only lets you carry 2 charges. So like you can light up 2 corpses, and then you have to run back and refill it. So I decided to save all of those uses for more for important places where I really don't want to deal with zombies coming back, but that only happened once. It's rusted shut. I go down the end here. Appears to be the control panel for the elevator. It's not going to work because it doesn't have any power, and I can't activate any power because the freaking canister's empty. And if I go to files, security protocols, stops during emergencies, triple door lock, power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary source of power. So there's a nitro compound somewhere, but I don't know where we're supposed to get that from. And running around in here, we're just going to constantly be dealing with the respawning thing. Fire's blazing steadily. Could this be some kind of furnace? And I'm stuck. If I interact with this, I'm stuck staring at this warning for so long. But yeah, in real life, yes, kerosene is like lamps and such. There's a warning label. Shaking chemical fuel will cause it to explode. Can I retrieve chemical fuel? Is that right here? Hang on. Is that this? No power to the main elevator. Doesn't work. Lab self-destruct mechanism. It's huge. So where do I get the fuel from? That's what I don't understand. And if I say yes, and no work. System won't initialize. It appears to need some fuel. But where get fuel? How does the spawning system work in this game? Do rooms or areas repopulate enemies after a while? Not normally. It felt like these guys were spawning endlessly, but I guess they weren't. I guess there were a set number of spawns. But no, you can't have a game endlessly spawn enemies when you have a limited amount of ammunition. That is cruel. I might wind up having to ask someone to search this for me. Or if someone knows the answer, because I'm stumped. My best guess is that the fuel is either available upstairs somewhere, but I don't... Usually you wouldn't have to leave this section of the game to go somewhere else to get fuel. Which to me says it's somewhere in this room. Or maybe it's in that room. Hang on. I don't remember there being anything up here, but let's take a look. Either way, we're like right at the end of the game. This is basically the last puzzle. Map of the laboratory. Gimme. All right, that's done. It's not here. Do you want to know? Yeah, right? Yes. Yes, please tell me. Am I dumb? Did I overlook it? Power room, passage A. All right, so we go back to the power room. See, that's one of the things that I hate. If I'm assuming this is going to be power room passage A. But why is it saying I already have everything I need from this room? It says that this room is finished. Clearly, it is not. If this is where I get the fuel. Fire is blazing steadily. Can't use that there. I want to interact with that. Do you have the capsule? I do have the capsule. Please, game. Please. If I interact with enough walls. Never mind, you fill it in research private room. I'm guessing that's the room with the computer? I swear I rubbed on every wall in there too, but... Here we go. Part of a corpse lies on the operating table. Row of LCD monitors. It's like a tank thing? Cadavers are frozen, wrapped in body bags. Variety of chemicals. Variety of chemicals. Oh, there's a first aid kit. That was invisible. Examine, so it's... Wait, what the... That was weird. 360, I guess. Oh, nice, a green herb. Love that. Not this room. It's got extras and walls. Oh, it's in that room? Okay. Again, please don't mark rooms complete if I'm not done in them! No. on Ada. Da, 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 da. All right, we got ads running. Also not that one. Ah! That's all right. We're waiting. We're letting the ads run. Oh my god. This right here is when Resident Evil feels the least fun. And I think it's happened in almost every Resident Evil game I've played, except 8. I don't know if it happened in 8. It might not have happened in 7 either. Or not 7, 9. It couldn't have happened in 7 because I knew that game too well when I played it. But yeah, when it's some minor thing and it gives you no direction on how to solve the problem you're stuck behind, that's when the series feels miserable. But I mean, that's not unique to this series. That's like every game that has puzzle-based progression. I think point and clicks are most famous for that. All right, one more ad. Hey, remember this room you visited 12 years ago? Yeah, exactly. That we marked as complete? Because the map says I'm done just about everywhere. The only red room is the elevator, and there's nothing in there. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate matter of how these games are designed. It's usually going to happen at one point or another. The only way to avoid that is extreme amounts of hand-holding. Or actually, in this case, the way to handle it would be to have some note right next to the thing that you picked up that says extra fuel can be found in. All right, there we go. All right, how about this one? Aha! Seems to be something behind the sturdy door. Looks like a refueling device. Thank you. There we go. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Really? You're gonna make me walk all the way across this place? Only marks complete if all regular items are retrieved. Story items apparently don't count. So the issue here is that that's not technically counted as an item. The item involved was already in my inventory. There was something I had to interact with while I had the item in my possession, and that would modify the item that was in my possession, but technically there wasn't still an item in that room. I'd love to be the intern with the unstable fuel. Yeah, exactly. Now we go ahead, now we save, and then we sprint. I heard the buzzing, and I thought it was quiet shrieking of one of those bug things around a corner. Plunk. Also, shout out to the canister holding highly unstable fuel having a screw top. Start her up. The self-destruct mechanism. It's huge. It's huge. All right. Let's go pull out the Magnum. It's time. I think we'll be able to use the Magnum the rest of the game. And by I think, I mean I know. At this point, it's just Tyrant, a few mobs, and then Tyrant 2. Chekhov's self-destruct mechanism. It's not Chekhov's. It gets used, doesn't it? Pretty sure it gets used. Oopsies. Chekhov's gun is something being set up to be used. I thought Chekhov's gun was something that is set up that isn't used. Because doesn't it reference a gun that's prominently displayed in a scene and then never used? If a gun is included in a story, there must be a reason for it, such as being fired at some later point. Yeah. I thought Chekhov's gun was when it didn't get used. I thought Chekhov's gun was the counterexample to that rule.
Chris!
Oh, hi, Rebecca.
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan, sir.
Is that self-defense gun just a single-shot Derringer? I probably should have equipped it. I'm curious, actually. I should have brought it with me. Hang on. I'm going back to the title screen. I'm bringing that with me. It straight up is just a single shot Derringer, and the best part of it is you get it after you get the Magnum. Imagine finishing Tyrant with it. There's probably an achievement. In fact, hang on. Give me a second. Very easy or higher. Finish with Jill. Easy. Finish the game using Chris. Burn 2 zombies at the same time with a lighter. Normal or higher. Jill and Chris. 5 hours, 3 hours. Visit all places on all maps. Finish the game without saving. Obtain all weapons. Obtain all costumes. Finish the game using only your knife and 15 hidden achievements. So no idea. But I want it in my inventory. Yeah. It's so weird, too.
Chris!
I don't know why it gives it to us. What ammo does it use? I don't know if it does. It's got 1 bullet in it when you pick it up. Can I? No. Self-defense gun that fires 22 Magnum rounds. 1 round has been fired already. And I can't reload it.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused.
I think not.
I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrella's. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Bang.
Becca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just
Man,
yet.
Chris, you are not well
I have
trained.
something that's of some interest to you.
As soon as Wesker fired, he should have gone for the gun.
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand.
You're right, I won't.
It's magnificent.
Dummy. That's okay. Movie magic will save him.
Come on, you test tube freak.
Alright, we equip this again. I don't know if a brute with a big, huge claw arm is really the ultimate life form. No, hedgehogs are the ultimate life forms. Oh, there's a wall here in this version! Everyone knows a hedgehog is the ultimate life form. Didn't even take a full chamber. Oh, it did actually, but I missed one.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
What a pathetic way to die. Observation note. The discovery of the G-Virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then, from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated, evolved, maybe a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight in my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BOW's industry. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research. But unfortunately, I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. Wait, what? Did I hear that right? A hedgehog? Yeah, of course. Shadow's the ultimate life form. He never shuts up about it. That's his entire personality. I loved, which was it? Sonic Adventure 2 when I was a kid. Fantastic game. The door is electronically locked. Oh, whoops. Double tap. Alright. So wait, hang on. How do I get out of here then? Oh, there was a pass through here! I see. Panel used to release the lock. Okay. One more for luck. I feel dumb. I didn't even think of that. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a thing. I haven't tracked Sonic at all since then, but I feel like he's kind of dropped that.
Chris?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of Tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
Chris, what happened to your
I'm on
voice
it.
acting?
I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
Like, his voice acting wasn't great in the beginning, but oh my god, it's horrendous now. Oh, let me go save again. It improved with subsequent games. Oh yeah, absolutely. The voice acting in the original one is truly atrocious. Like, egregiously bad to the point of being hilarious. Red and blue. Oh right, I can't directly combine those. Silly me. Whatever, give me that. Combine that. All right, let's get going.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Let's get Jill out of here.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Chris, go get Jill.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh, I got stuck on the corner.
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
There we go.
Deactivating and releasing all
What do blue herbs do again? They remove poison. For 90% of the game, nothing.
system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
Let's get out of here.
I think they removed the blue in future games. It's a while. I think they remove it in 4. Either 3 or 4, they disappear.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
Let's get going!
and releasing all locks.
Just green, yellow, red. I don't remember there being yellow herbs. Oh, were the yellow ones the ones that it permanently increase? Because those turn into steroids later. The blue is in 4? Okay.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
And I'm not allowed to save at this point. Actually, I might be able to save, because there's no timer running.
The self-destruct system
Give me that. And I'll take the red herb that I grabbed earlier. Combine these.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
Good. There we go.
deactivating and releasing all locks. personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
Can I talk to her?
and releasing all
Nope, no chatting.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
I mean, I've already...
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
And here's how we prove that we have an inventory slot open.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. 3 minutes to detonation.
Oh, hi, Rebecca.
Self-destruct systems activated.
Good
We
work.
noticed.
Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
Let the timer begin. Signal rockets.
Chris!
Oh, hey, you made it.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the tyrant made it. All right. Okay. Well. Ow. Ow. Just gonna use that before he punches me in the face. Ow.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
One for you. All right, give me that. One round has been fired already. I'd say two have. Kaboom. Another kaboom. Yeah, there we go. What a Chad, yep.
Chris, you did a fine job.
Chris has a new costume. You got a closet key. All right. I'm gonna throw that on 8. And then I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna throw this on 6. Because I'm curious if I can save Wesker. I don't think I can. All right. Quit. Back to menu, and then if I do, hang on. New game.
Resident Evil.
Controls original. Yes, 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 yes. Hang on. Finish the difficulty on easy difficulty. So this is easy difficulty. Is this hard or medium? This was very easy, apparently. How angry do I want to get with this game on the Jill playthrough? I don't really. I'm kidding. We're climbing the mountain. Wait, hang on. Hold up. What did I just witness? Enter the survival horror. Back to menu. No, not load. New game.
Resident Evil.
Yes, this is fine. Climbing a mountain. Alternate cost? Is that how we do the alternate costume? So this is his costume from 5, I'm guessing. You know what? Yeah, let's do her BSAA costume. If I'd known, I'd have done his BSAA outfit.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate.
And vanished.
But we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members.
Once again, nice sunglasses at night.
Turned into a nightmare.
I don't understand those shoulder pauldrons that she has. Yeah, he dies. just don't understand those shoulder pauldrons that she wears.
Come on!
That's half the reason I'm going with her BSAA outfit, so I don't have to look at those pauldrons and go, why? Bye, Brad.
Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
So in this version, we lose Chris, right?
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
Jill, no.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
All right, in we go.
A dining room.
He's gonna examine the blood.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
That outfit's definitely
Just
better.
hope it's not Chris's.
It is and it isn't. I need to take a better look at it. Are those pouches hanging from the shoulder straps? If they are, then that's fine. Yeah, those are hanging from the shoulder straps. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. But these shoulder straps, and yeah, they're connected to the back. I guess. Yeah, no. It does look a bit better. Less nonsensical. Hello. Wee! Barry, kill him for me! Very quick!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
Why did you... Ain't no way it took 3 bullets from that thing.
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
They missed such a good opportunity to make Barry look like a total badass.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Yeah, Jill's definitely the tutorial character here. Which is funny, because it wants you to play Chris first. Right, I have to check upstairs. He ain't here.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
Where's my lockpick?
This mansion is gigantic.
Where's my
We
lockpick?
could easily get lost.
Barry.
Let's start from the first floor.
Barry.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick.
My lockpick.
You'd make better use of it.
The master of unlocking.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
And then that doesn't happen. Oh yeah, I never managed to get in there. That's another area I never explored because I couldn't figure out how the heck to get in there. I've not seen the very beginning before. Yeah, it's slightly different between the playthroughs, because if you're playing as Chris, Barry's missing. And it's Wesker and Jill, and Barry doesn't come with you. Oh my god. Fine. Have it. I didn't want it anyway. There is a door behind this painting that I'm not allowed into, and I don't know why. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Wait, what? Okay, so it's only small key doors. So I still have to do the sword key stuff. Now let me see. Does he spawn back there? He does. Okay, I don't care about killing him then. Alright, and this is a helmet door. Do I go this way? We can save. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. Yeah. No, I'll do upstairs first. Let's start from the first floor, he says. Immediately has to go to the second floor. Does this guy still get stuck here? No, he doesn't. No, he does. Yes, he does! Are you kidding me? He takes so many more swings now. Wow. All right. Okay, that's cool. And we didn't save. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to end the stream there. Starting at the very beginning seems like a great place to start the next stream. So we will do that. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will most likely be streaming on Sunday. I hope to see you guys there. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody.